This is Kelowna, British Columbia, a fast-growing lakeside city in the heart of the Okanagan that draws millions of visitors each year. The city never truly slows down, and neither do its RCMP members. At the Kelowna RCMP Detachment, which supports additional integrated detachments in the community, the demand is constant. For most officers, the day starts in the detachment. Constable Mark Duncan is a general duty officer serving as the first point of contact when people need help most.
Big expectation of being a general duty officer is that you're going into the communities, you're the eyes and the ears of the community when there's very few services that work around the clock. When I'm preparing for a shift, I generally come in before the shift starts for a workout. Once I've completed that, I'll go and I'll get into all of my kit for the day, get signed into the patrol car, and then start shift briefing. Generally, that's how we start the shift, and then take calls for service from there and see what's happening in Kelowna.
But no call is handled alone. Behind every response is a team, and Corporal Allison Consmo helps lead that team on the front lines.
During our shift, the spaces that we frequent the most are the GD pit. That's where we will log onto our computer, check our emails. If we have to write up files in the office, that's where we'll do it. But honestly, you spend the most time in the car. This is a mobile office. What I want the public to understand about the members that serve them is that we're human first. We're parents, we're neighbors, we're friends, we're part of the community, and we care deeply about the public that we serve and that we try and help. Generally, we see people on some of their worst days, and that can take an emotional toll on the members. We like to make sure that the public knows that we're here to help them, and the support that they give us in the public really does help a lot.
But not all cases can be resolved in a single shift. That's where Corporal Marshall Smith and the General Investigation Support Team come in.
The definition of GIST is the General Investigation Support Team. We're a team of plainclothes police officers that assist frontline policing when files come in that are too serious, time-consuming, or complex for them to handle. The main GIST pit is area you can see in my background right now. GIST has 4 teams, so there's some shared spaces and areas for us to be able to congregate, discuss active files and investigations with a little bit of privacy, but also directly adjacent to frontline policing. It's a team that can really take its time on important investigations. We can focus in on these big files. We can make sure every task is complete and we're not stressed with time crunches, so we can do a good, thorough job and produce quality investigations.
Sometimes the scene tells the story. Sergeant Eric Page leads the Forensic Identification Section.
Forensic Identification Section, we're a support unit in the RCMP. Essentially, our job relies on Locard's principle, which is that every contact leaves a trace. When we go to a scene, we're collecting the evidence, whether that's DNA, fingerprints, footwear, tire impressions, tool mark impressions. We analyze that information and we provide that information back to the investigator.
As policing evolves, so does the work. Sergeant Page is also involved in a recent drone pilot project that aims to leverage new technology to enhance members' investigative abilities.
IDENT members are given drones to map crime scenes. It's giving that bird's eye view of a crime scene. It's expanded into the first responder aspect, where we're now launching the drone to go to priority calls throughout the city. It gives a large awareness of a large area. The biggest benefit is going to be to our frontline. We're able to provide good intelligence. It's going to be part of our toolkit. That's where the technology is going.
Inside the detachment, the work continues. Corporal Clay Mitchell is the cell block NCO, leading the team responsible for day-to-day operations inside the cell block.
The cell block is a very important part of frontline operations because it is really the only place we can safely hold and detain individuals. The cell block NCOs provide hands-on help to the member that's bringing in the detainee. We help process them through the booking process, or complete the assessments, or get them into cells. Cell block operations is very complicated and has been identified as the highest risk, highest liability area of the detachment. We see people, unfortunately, when they're at their worst. Part of the reason why we got cell block NCOs was as a result of a coroner's inquest. The cell NCOs elevate those standards. In personal experience, seeing someone overdosing in cells and recognizing those signs and symptoms where we can intervene quickly and potentially prevent a cell death.
Work like this can take a toll. Corporal Marty Walker helps support the mental and physical health of members.
We're in the gym at the Kelowna Detachment here. It's mainly for the physical health of the membership. Healthy body brings a healthy mind, and a healthy mind brings a healthy body. So they both work in conjunction with one another.
Policing is so rewarding. It's so challenging. It can move you to different breaking points that you might not have thought that you could deal with. I love being a police officer. I still love coming to work every day. This career has afforded me so much, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that I get to do to serve the public every day.
In Kelowna and in detachments across Canada, RCMP members are proud to serve the communities they call home.